Hello, welcome to our set. It's made of sheet metal. Joining us now is Randy Pitchford, the president of Gearbox Software, and from Telltale Games, president and co-founder, Kevin Bruner. Let's hear it, everyone.
All right, guys, big announcement there, surprise announcement. Gearbox and Telltale, you guys were both on stage last year at the VGAs, winning a lot of awards, and now you guys are teaming up for Tales from the Borderlands. So tell us, how did this collaboration come about, Randy?
Well, these guys are awesome. I mean, Telltale makes, in my opinion, the best story-driven games in the world. And that's evidenced by what happened last year at the VGAs. And, you know, as fans of theirs, and I guess they liked some of the stuff we were doing, we thought it might work out. I don't know, it's probably a different story.
Well, these guys are awesome.
You guys compliment each other a lot.
Well, it's love.
It's great.
Oh, we're giant Borderlands fans. We play the game all the time. And last year at the VGAs, we started talking about it, and it just seemed like such a great fit. You know?
So you literally met at the VGAs, and that's where it started?
We've known each other. Actually, some of the guys knew each other before, but yeah, it was, you know, after that show, get together, have a few drinks, end up in a room together, and now we're having a baby.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's great. So when you guys go out, who pays?
Claptrap.
Oh, I see. Great, great.
So tell us about, I mean, this game, you know, Tales from the Borderlands, how does this fit into the Borderlands universe?
Well, one of the neat things about Pandora and the Borderlands universe is it's a rich place. I mean, we spent a lot of time, you know, crafting a world that you can really get into. So there's a lot of things you can do. And when these guys, you know, told us they really wanted to dive into this, rather than, you know, fit in with, you know, one of our storylines, we wanted to just give them the keys to the kingdom, so to speak, and see what they could create. So of course, these guys want to bring in some of the characters that we've created, but they've also created some of their own characters that serve the storytelling that Telltale's best in the world at.
So are these Vault Hunters, or who are the characters?
They're not quite Vault Hunters, but it's new characters in the world, and you interact with a lot of the characters from the game and go to all the places that are familiar in the game, and we're just really excited to start talking.
The characters are kind of like me. They're wannabe Vault Hunters.
Okay. Well, but you guys are known for, like, you know, very story-driven, you know, Walking Dead, obviously, you know, the amazing stuff that you guys have done there. What is the game going to play like? Because Borderlands, you know, you're shooting stuff up. I mean, that's...
Do we get to shoot stuff in this too?
You get to shoot stuff, but in a different way, more in a Telltale
Left-handed?
No, it's going to play like a Telltale game. You're gonna be engaging in characters and developing relationships, and but it's very much in the Borderlands world. It's big, it's bombastic. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. The game's really funny as well. So it's this great hybrid of everything that's great about Borderlands and everything that's great about a Telltale game.
Will it be available on Atari?
That's actually the launch. That's the lead platform, right? Yeah, 2600 lead platform.
That's great.
Just one character, or who are you playing as?
Well, we'll talk more about who we're playing as, you know, as we go along. But I think, you know, just like you can play a lot of different characters in Borderlands, you will be probably playing a lot of different characters.
One of my favorite things about their approach is that, you know, in Borderlands, it's all action. We're shooting, we're looting. These guys not only tell stories, but, you know, if you look at the Borderlands games, our narratives are pretty constrained. Yeah. But if you think about what these guys have done in The Walking Dead and The Wolf Amongst Us, the choices actually make a difference, and the plot plays out in different ways. So I can't wait to see what these guys create, because I know that the story will change based on my decisions. And that's something unique to Telltale's approach.
Yeah, the great thing about Borderlands is like how greedy you can be, and how it's all, you know, you're playing competitively with your friends and then you're turning on them kind of at the same time. Those are the best moments in the game. So, you know, being able to do that and with a really strong narrative around it and put those choices in the player's hands is like...
So it's the type of thing where you could kill a guy and then realize, oh, he had a family and you have to go apologize to them?
Well, or that means the family might have even more stuff. You can kill them and take their stuff too. Yeah.
This sounds great.
Gotta go.
Go deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole. Now, how is this working? You guys are making the game. You guys are it's a co-development, or how is this working?
Pretty much, these guys are the developers. It's obviously a Gearbox property. So the relationship involves, you know, giving assets and giving the keys to the universe, basically, and then collaborating. These guys will get into an inventive loop, and they'll come. We had a great session, gosh, it was a little while back, where I got the full briefing of their story plans, and they're so awesome. I think we had like four, maybe 3 or 4 notes. That's it. Like, it was so good. Like, we're just like, do it, just go, you know. So
we appreciate you guys announcing it here at VGX, the first game we've announced today. So pretty cool.
Are your offices near each other that you can
We're in a digital world,
Yeah,
you know. So we're actually on the moon base outside of Pandora, and they're down. I think they're set up in Firestone now. So there's pretty good communication.
They're living in their game world, clearly. All right, well, thanks
You
very
have
much.
no idea what I'm talking about.